bent over barbell row. Now, I hear from women a lot that really struggle with this movement. So a lot of my online training clients ask where they should feel the bent over row, or specifically how to do it, or how much weight to use. This is one that is really a great compound movement because it's going to hit our back and our shoulders while engaging our core, and it's a bit of an isometric contraction with your quads. Let's dive in. Let's talk more about the form. So with this, I'm going to use a full barbell. You can use no weight on that if you'd like, and you can build up over time. So I've got it right now set up for me. The first thing you're going to do is come up and grip the bar, right? Well, there's a lot of ways that you can grip the bar when we're talking about a bent over barbell row. You can have an overhand grip, which that pronate grip is really good. It's going to give you a lot of stability, but there's talk about your thumb placement, right? So if you're wrapping around, that's going to give you more stability within the movement, but it places more strain on your forearms and your biceps. And I primarily want to feel this movement in your back. So if you take and do more of an overhand grip with your thumb on top, it allows you to have a straighter wrist, has more engagement, more recruitment of your back muscles and your lats rather than biceps and forearms. So for the bent over row, we're going to approach the bar, squat down, overhand grip here. Some people do like underhand grip, and actually that's a good point. If you would be interested in a video on overhand grip, underhand grip, what's the right grip in general, let me know in the comments. That would be a really good one for me to make too. So, okay, so with the bent over barbell row, come up, hold on, have that overhand grip. I like your thumb down, and you're squatting to where your hips are low here, and you're engaged right here. From there, you're gonna lift up, and you're gonna keep your back nice and flat, elbows in tight, and you're pulling up, bringing the barbell right to the bottom of your rib cage. Think about the bottom of your bra line. That's where you're trying to let the barbell touch and come back down. With the bent over barbell row, I want you to make sure that your back stays nice and flat throughout. You don't want to be rounding down and placing extra strain on your upper or your lower back. And if you've got that rounded position here, you're really going to be putting strain on your back. So nice and flat from your shoulders straight through your hips. And you do that by tightening your core. So you want your core engaged and nice and tight when you're doing the rows. So thumbs here, bent up, and starting position is here, ending position is up. So that proper hip hinge too is something I want you to think about. Bend at your hips rather than your waist. What I mean by that is you're not bending here, you're really bending forward at your hip. So you can take, if you put your hand right at your hip bone and bend forward, you should feel that crease between your legs and your hips. That's the proper position that's going to give you the most support throughout the movement. So you can really keep a tight core as you're pulling. This is a slow, controlled, thoughtful movement that squeezes your shoulder blades and does that scapular retraction where you're really pulling together. So avoid doing things. You're not trying to pull it up here. It's a slow, thoughtful movement that squeezes your back muscles. I'll turn a little bit. So elbows stay in to your body, and you're really feeling that through your back. So slow, controlled, thoughtful with a bent over row. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, I would love it if you would hit like on that and subscribe. And then what's up next? Make sure you check out this video.